I'm pleased to report that Adcorp's had another very good set of results for the financial year ended February 2014. In that regard, our revenues were just below 12 billion rand and they were 37% up on the prior year. Our normalized earnings per share was 13% up on the prior year, and I think that's a great result given that the trading environment has been relatively difficult. Where did those results come from and how did we achieve them? Well, the blue collar business came through very strongly again. We had 20% organic growth in our blue collar business, and that's been a good performer for the last number of years and been very resilient despite relatively tough economic conditions. Our African business has come through very strongly for us. It's a geography we entered some years back, and in the last 2 to 3 years we've really done exceptionally well in that geography and expect to continue to do well in that geography into the future. We also, through our IT contracting subsidiary Paracon, have a business in India. We own 35% of Neelant. Neelant's also come through very strongly, so those emerging market geographies have done well for us. And then latterly we bought 2 businesses in Australia. Paxis came into the group in December of 2012, and more recently we acquired blue collar business Labour Solutions Australia, which came into the group in January of 2014. Paxis has bedded down well and it achieved a result according to expectation in a relatively tough IT contracting and labour market in Australia. LSA is new to the group, so it was only included in our results for 2 months of the financial year we're reviewing, but it's very well positioned into the future based on the fact that it services the agricultural sector in Australia, which is very buoyant, particularly in the protein and cotton areas, and also has entree into the mining industry in Australia. Back home in South Africa, we've been facing new legislation. There looks like there is certainty with regards to which way that legislation will go, and we expect the promulgation of the new Labour Relations Act within the next months. We think that legislation generally will be good for us, although it will be negatively or have a negative impact on employment trends generally in South Africa.